Hello, this is Ondrej Mihalyi. Welcome to a short demonstration highlighting one of the many bugs that were fixed with the upcoming 1.6.3 Payara Server release. This defect is related to monitoring statistics, in particular to thread pool and the information about threads in the HTTP thread pool. The problem is that several statistics are always zero in the 1.6.2 version of Payara Server, while they should reflect some values. Maximum number of threads should be the value specified in the thread pool configuration, and the number of core threads and current threads should be somewhere between the minimum and maximum values of the number of threads allowed. To demonstrate the problem, I will start a fresh 1.6.2 release which contains the defect. I deployed a very simple web application on the server which contains a single REST endpoint, very simple, one method, one argument to the method, one query parameter, which allows to specify the length of the request and will enable to simulate long-running requests if I need later. Before we can see the monitoring statistics, we need to make sure that the monitoring service is enabled, and in particular for this kind of statistics, HTTP server service needs to be set to high or low monitoring levels. We can access the monitoring data already, either via administration console or ASAdmin monitor command, or very popular and very useful option is to access the monitoring via the REST API provided by the Payara Server administration console, which offers an HTML output, but as well as JSON output and XML. It's just necessary to suffix the URL with the required output. But the default is HTML output, and it is very convenient for browsing the statistics because it provides the links between the nodes of the REST endpoints. We can see that for the start all the values are 0, as the application hasn't received any request yet, so we will try to simulate requests. I will issue 1, 2, 3 requests, very short requests. All of them are finished by now, and we can see that number of total executed tasks is 3. However, the problem is the maximum number of threads is still 0, and current thread count is 0. It could be 0, but we will see that I configure the minimum number of threads in the pool to be 3, so they should be at least 3 in this case. To show how this is fixed, or will be fixed in the 1.6.3 version of Payara Server, I started a fresh domain on the 1.6.3 snapshot version, which is available through pre-release download, and you can see that there are already some statistics or already some values. These are the defaults, and I used the same configuration for the 1.6.3 release, so we see that the core threads and current threads reflect the minimum number of threads, and maximum number of threads reflects the maximum number of threads from the configuration. Total executed tasks is 0, so we will execute some tasks, 1, 2, 3, 4. So after a refresh, we can see that there are already 4 tasks executed. And to demonstrate business threads, I will also execute a task that takes a little longer so that we can observe that there is already also 1 business thread. So that's it. This one is fixed in 1.6.3 release. We believe that monitoring is a very nice feature of Glassfish Server inherited by the Payara Server, and we keep making it as stable as possible and investing efforts to maintain this functionality for you so that you can safely and reliably use it in the production. We encourage all those that haven't tried it, try it for yourself and report any problems you can find or any defects so that we can fix them in the next versions of Payara Server.